Hello YouTube, it's Rob, Maxwell's Grass Cutting Services based in the northeast of England. I hope everybody's well and having a really good day. Today I just want to talk about servicing your equipment, and it's something that I've made a bit of a pig's ear of historically. When you first start in business, nobody tells you about making sure you find somebody who's really good, is efficient, good value at looking after your kit. It's the last thing on your mind. So I just want to share this with you, especially the new guys starting out, because I've had loads of messages from people who are new to the business and starting out, and I wish you all well. I know Gary from Funky Duck Productions, one of my subscribers. Hello Gary. He'll be having a heart attack now thinking that because I advertise people to start, not advertise, encourage people to start, he thinks that we're going to have thousands of gardeners tipping up and down the country and we're all going to be short of work. But I don't think that's going to happen. But today's video, make sure, try and find a local dealer who will service your equipment efficiently and good value. Now, I'm not having a go at main dealers, I'm really not. We've got a main dealer, a still dealer, not far away from where I live, in a place called Lowfell in the northeast, and they're really good. And if you buy a mower from them, they give you a great service, and while it's under guarantee, if anything goes wrong, they'll sort it. I get that. But what about post guarantee? It's a lot of money to service a lawnmower. In fact, I was quoted for me Honda HRX 537. I'll just say the service cost was more than the actual van, which is, you know, it's ridiculous. So on recommendation, I've travelled up to Hexham today, and I've spoke to a guy called Vinny, who I've got a friend who says he does a really good job, and I've been to see him, met him, had a look at his workshop. He's explained what he's going to do and how much he's going to charge to service me HRX, me FS70 Strimmer and the Husqvarna blower, and I'm really happy with the price, and he's told me what he's going to do. And normally I have done it myself historically, but my level, and we've all got levels of knocking around with machines, is spark plug, oil, air filter, and cleaning the blade, sharpening the blade, put it back on balance, and etc. I'm not good enough to strip down carburetors and grease up bearings and stuff like that. So I bit the bullet, and I'm paying good money for somebody to get it serviced. But what I liked about this chap was he reassured me that if I have any issues during the season, drop it off, and being a professional commercial gardener, he puts you to the top of the queue, and you know, you get it done with a swift turnaround. So I've travelled 25 miles from Lowfell to Hexham to get that done, and I'll show you his place now. And as you can see, he's it's him and his business partner, and I like to give me money to local business. I'm not saying I don't like to give it to big still dealers, but I've seen other gardeners who will go to their main dealer local to them with a mower in mind that they want to purchase, and they don't have it. So they want to stick by them, and they buy a mower that they don't really want. It's not for me, that. I like to stick by my local dealer other than buying online. But if you're going to get a good deal from the likes of FR Jones or I think it's Radmore and Tucker, they're good people, and everything I've bought from them have been fantastic. However, I recognise you need to find somebody post-purchase to service it, and fingers crossed, this chap's going to do a really good job. My friend speaks very, very highly of him, and I feel confident. I feel confident if I have an issue during the season, I can nip up and drop it off, and it'll get sorted. I used to use a guy in Gateshead, just not too far from Gateshead, I won't use his name, and last year let me down. My strimmer was playing up. I said I needed help, and he said he's too busy. Well, yeah, there's got to be a priority for me between domestic gardeners and us guys who are, you know, we have multiple machines and they need to keep us on the road, and I didn't think that was happening in Gateshead. So I've travelled up to Hexham, and he said it'll be 4 or 5 days. He'll give me a ring and I'll come and pick the gear up, and fingers crossed it'll be spot on. I have no doubt it'll be spot on. I feel so confident after speaking to him, and that's good business, isn't it? So today's video, when you're starting out, don't do what I did and wait until your machines break down before you try and find somebody to fix them. Find somebody local, find somebody who's really good, got a good reputation, and go and say hello, introduce yourself, and they'll look after you, and it'll make life so much easier, because the last thing you want is your mower to break down, especially if you're starting out and you've only got one mower, one strimmer or one blower. You want it fixed rather quickly so you can get out and start making the money. So there we are. Find out who your local sort of mechanic, lawnmower mechanic is, and make friends with him, and find a good one who's good value and turns it around quickly. All right, take care, all the best. I'll see you on the next one. Just a quick tip today, and fingers crossed, the weather's getting a little bit warmer, the grass is starting to grow, and remember, when the green gold's growing, keep mowing. It won't be long. Take care, all the best.